Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is ToyPimp haul part 2 of 2, if I can get through it. I just did it, and at 8 minutes in, my video cut off, so I'll try this again. That is why this is already cracked open. I cracked it on that video, and the video cut off. So I don't know what's going on with the iPad. It's probably time for another reset. Anyways, 2008 Honda Civic Type R from Matchbox. It's a dope little car. I really like collecting the Matchbox license models. They are the best cars you can get for $1. They are just hard to find. Even like the ones that are coming out now, the popular castings can be very hard to find. I've not found the Beetle. I only found like 2 or 3 of the 510s. I don't know. The older ones from like this time frame, 2007, 2008, they had awesome licensing at that time, and some of them have gotten pretty pricey. This car is all over the place. On a short card, I saw sold listings anywhere from like $8 to $30. So, but really cool addition to the collection. It's a tooling I didn't have, so. And then I cracked this one open. I forgot to show this in the last video, but if you follow me on Instagram, so it's already open, but I'll throw it in the package here real quick just to show you guys how it came, because these are really hard to find. I checked eBay and I did not see this one on there. It is a Revell Lowrider Edge New Age Customs. It doesn't say the year of the car, but it looks to me like it's a 96 or a 97. Anyways, it's a sweet little car. Mitsubishi Eclipse. It's a 2nd gen Eclipse. I think it would look a lot better without that spoiler. Either a stock spoiler or no spoiler for me. My brother had one of these in high school. Actually, he had the Eagle Talon, which is the same car. It was a 95 Eagle Talon TSI, and it was a fast car, but it was an automatic, so really slow off the line. But once that turbo kicked in, it was a quick car. But you don't see a lot of these on the road these days. You know, for only being a 20-year-old car, my car's 20 years old, and I'm still driving it, and it runs like a champ. These cars didn't last. They just weren't made to last. If you got 100,000 miles out of your Eclipse, you did good. Now I'm talking about the 1st and 2nd generation Eclipse. I'm not talking about anything since then. These were notorious for having the engines blow up, or the timing belt. Timing belt is probably the biggest issue with these cars. But with all that said, this thing is sick. I like it. It has a carbon fiber hood. The carbon fiber looks 1:1 scale on the 1:64 scale car. I would imagine carbon fiber is pretty hard to scale down to this size. But I really dig this car. So I only have 4 Revells in my collection. I have that Eclipse. I have the 59 Impala Lowrider. I have a 64 Impala Lowrider. And I have this, which also looks to be around a 97. This is a Acura Integra Type R. So both the Eclipse and the Integra have painted headlights with transparent lens taillights. So pretty dope. I got a really good price on this Eclipse. I'm sure I could have doubled or tripled my money if I wanted to, but anyways, let's get into the rest of the stuff that I have. I'm going to show these 3 cars. I'm not going to crack them open in this video. I'll do it in another video. These are Miho exclusive M2 Auto Japans. I've already got this one, and I already cracked it in a video, but this was sold as a set, so this one will be available for trade or for sale. And then I got this 1970 Nissan Fairlady. This is a beautiful tooling from M2. The tooling is, I mean, when you compare this to the Greenlight, there is no comparison. This is on point, and the Greenlight, not so much. Now, there is a little bit of a stance issue, I think, with this car, but that's something they could fix with just by retooling the base. The body of the car looks amazing. And then this thing is totally sick. I'm very happy that I got these. This is the 71 Skyline GTR Hakosuka with the Yokohama graphics. So that's pretty cool. I will be cracking those open in another video at some point, as well as building this model kit. So I think I have all of the 1:64 scale Nissans. I think I'm just missing one of the Fairlady Z's. I think that's the only thing I'm missing so far. Alright, now I don't have much more to show, but I want to try to get through it just in case my camera freaks out again. But what I do have to show is really cool stuff. These are pretty expensive. It is basically 5 cars. These 5 cars were $130, just to give you an idea. Very high quality, very collectible, and very well made. This is the best brand in 1:64 scale. From a detail standpoint, and from a replication and detail standpoint. So this thing is sweet right here. Something is definitely up with my camera because the lighting is all funky. Anyways, so this right here is a 1983 Datsun 200 SX. That is a cool little car. I think it's a pretty new tooling from TLV. And he had a red one too that was $5 less, but I liked this one. So all of these TLVs have transparent lens headlights and taillights with indicators. Prototypical wheels. They're metal on metal. Rubber tires. They have suspension, most of them, not all of them. But they are very, very nice cars, and they're very fun to collect. But they're not commercially available in the US, so finding them can be a little bit of a chore. Okay, this one here appears to be an old one because the box is just destroyed. By the way, these come in a little box, kind of like Auto World. This one doesn't say the year. The date on the base is 2008. I love this car. So if you've been watching my videos lately, I am kind of trying to accumulate a vintage Toyota collection. And so with this, we have, it doesn't say the year of the car, but it is a Toyota Carina 1600 DX. I'd say it's probably early 70s. It's in a interesting brown color. I love the wheels on this one. The trim. I don't know. I just really like TLV. They roll so smooth. You can just tell the quality when you pick one of these up, and you can just feel the build quality. The windows are super clear. So that's pretty sweet. I'm definitely happy to add that to the collection. Another, well, a couple more Toyotas added. This one here, another vintage Toyota Celica. So this one I think does have the year. It's a 1984 Celica Turbo. So I've got, from Konami, I have the first generation and second generation. And then I have, I think, a 1990. So I've got a few different body styles of the Celica in nice premium detailed form. That is just a cool car. So that only leaves us with two. Another Toyota. I had to get this one. It stood out like a sore thumb, partly because of the color, partly because it's a station wagon, and then it just so happens to be a Toyota, so it fits into my collection really well. The avocado green Toyota Crown Van Deluxe. This is a 1973. So very period correct color. And it's just one of these big droopy station wagons, kind of like the Kingswood, basically Toyota's version. And it's a huge casting too by TLV standards. It's not the size of a Kingswood, but it's probably not too much smaller. Just a really cool car. Really nice roller. So that is cool. I'm happy to have that. It also came in like a gunmetal gray color, but I had to have the green. Alright, and then the last car to wrap up the video. I got this one to trade it, but I just don't know if I want to trade it after looking at it. Because last week I got the other one, which was the white one, and I said in that video that the silver one just didn't look good to me with the white wheels. But I don't know. I kind of like it. I definitely do like the white one better. But this is a Honda Civic Type R 1997. And these you can get on eBay right now. They're still really cheap. I saw one, it was like $21 with like $6 shipping. You can get it from the ToyPimp for cheaper than that, though. He'll sell it to you for $25 shipped. And it ships from Arizona, so you're not waiting 3 weeks for it to show up. But these Civics are going to be pretty sought after. In 3 to 4 years, these are going to be one of those cars that's probably in the 80 to 110 price range. I'm not a super expert on TLV, but that's just my gut feeling on these because it's one of the rare cars that they put out that was domestically available here in the US, and that's going to drive up the demand for the car. But I actually, as I sit here and look at this silver, it really is a nice color. I mean, it really looks good. I just think it would look better with black wheels. I don't know. It doesn't look bad. I may have to keep it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if any offers even come. But pretty sweet. Now, I wouldn't trade this for... I don't think I would trade this for any run-of-the-mill Greenlight or Auto World stuff. It would have to be something pretty unique. Anyways, so... this video definitely a lot quicker than the last. Any day that you add 5 Tomica limited vintage cars to your collection is definitely a good day, at least in my book. So those are the 5 TLV right there. Toyota Carina, Toyota Celica, Toyota Crown, Datsun 200, Civic Type R, and then all of the awesome other stuff that was added. Another Civic Type R, Eclipse, so there you have it. If you like premium detailed diecast and you want to branch out from Greenlight and Auto World and Johnny Lightning, you know, if you like those brands but you want import cars, the ToyPimp is probably one of the better sources you're going to find. And you can reach him on Instagram if you want to check out. You know, it's crazy. You can't look at his pictures and get an idea of what he has. Every picture he has posted on his Instagram, I would say that's probably not even 1/100th of what he has. He has a very extensive inventory. So if there's something you're looking for in particular, probably best to just send him a DM and let him know what it is. But anyways, that wraps it up. I've got a busy week ahead of me, a lot of work, but it's all gonna set me up for a nice weekend. Next weekend I'm off and I'm going out of town to a toy show, so it'll be a lot of fun. So I don't know if I'll be back. I'll try to at least make one more video before I head down there. But either way, I will be back with another diecast video. And I will catch you at the next one.